What's up YouTube, my name's Will, welcome back to the YouTube channel. We're working on the van again today. Just going to be a small little video. We're going to do the side rail cover on the Caddy. Ben, tell us about this side rail cover because you've only been after wanting to do this video for about...
Yeah, I've been at Will for about 2.5 months now. So I have this van for approximately 2 months, but I bought the side rail cover probably about 2.5 months ago because I knew I was going to get the van. What's the word for it? I envisioned me owning a van, so I ordered a side rail cover before I even bought the van.
Yeah, you jumped the gun.
I jumped the gun, but it's been sitting in Will's shed for the last 2 months. I got the van sprayed to colour match the rest of the van, all of the black plastics, and I also got that sprayed, but it's been sitting in the shed sprayed for the last 2 months.
And we live in Ireland, so the weather is not great for doing this sort of stuff, but it's sunny today.
It's sunny today, as you can see, so
we're going to crack on with it. Speaking of which, we actually said in the last video, didn't we, about that there was going to be something different. It's the fact that he got everything colour matched, so we're going to go around the van now and show you exactly what's different.
Bosh. This used to be black, this and this used to be black, a bit dirty, but this used to be black, and this used to be black. So as the van comes standard from Volkswagen, it doesn't have a side rail cover, so you can see the rail. Obviously the mechanism inside the door slides along this, but in the more high spec vans it comes with a side rail cover, but I couldn't afford a side rail cover. So this is what I got. I bought this. Now it's going to be obviously a bit different in each country, but this was €99 from MSG Autos in Westmead, and it came black as you can see, but I got a powder coat white to match the white on the van. It cost me €350 to get the whole van sprayed, so I'm not really sure on individual pricing for spraying just the side rail cover alone, but yeah.
So what was that? That was front bumper, rear bumper, the side rail covers.
Front bumper, rear bumper, side rail covers, all the door handles either side, and the
wing mirror covers as well.
And the side mirrors, yeah. So that was $350 for all of that. It's not too bad. I've heard that a lot of people get priced a lot more, so I was happy. Yeah.
You're just happy enough to get the side rail cover on anyway.
Just happy to get the side rail cover on, yeah, fuck everything else. So obviously this is what it looks like now. This is the little black clip that comes factory from Volkswagen, but we don't really need that. This is what it's gonna look like now. When we have it all in place, it's gonna look fucking way nicer than that little black plastic shitty bit. So stay tuned. On this model of the van, I'm not sure about other models, I already have a bracket in, but you can buy a bracket that you have to screw another screw in to hold it in place off a dark side development. I'll leave a link for that if you just want it. But this is what it looks like, and it's shaped a certain way, so this slides up here and that clips on a certain way into them two holes. But me being me, I didn't buy the right screws, so I just went to my local car auto place and I bought a full heap of screws, countersunk screws, threaded screws, nuts and bolts, and I'm only going to use 2 of them. So
in true Life of Will channel fashion, we're going to bodge job it.
So this is what So this is what I'm using here. I'm going to use 2 countersunk screws, 2 spring washers, and then 2 of the nuts that comes in the set. I'm going to try get some Loctite so the nuts don't come loose over vibration of constantly driving the van. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Obviously if you get the kit from Dark Side as well, they actually come with, the kit comes with all the hardware that you'd need.
Yeah, it comes with
for
the
bracket
screws,
and everything.
it comes with the, it's called a U-clip. I was supposed to get them on this, but I couldn't find them, so I just said I'd just get nuts and bolts and just hope it stays on.
I'll do the job.
It'll do the job. So with the side rail cover, one end is bolted on in the inside of the van, and then the other end it clips onto this hole, and you get a little clip like this, if you can see that.
If the camera will focus.
Yeah. So then that just, there's a little bit of a lip, and that slides in there, and then
it should just be push fit. You'll thread that in.
Put that in there, and then you just clip it in, and it stays in.
Bosh.
So then that'll line up here, and you just put your screws in, and then obviously you might have to line it up a bit with the outside of the van just to make sure that the lines on like the gaps are lined up fully, but we'll just have to play around with that and see, and I'll tell you how it goes. What I had here, I had to drill a little washer a little bit more because it was a small hole, because the top of the countersunk screw that I have, it was too big for, or it was too small for this hole, so I had to put a washer on it. So it's just gonna look like that, and I might get a little bit of like white paint or something sprayed over that. That looks alright. So next step is one of the spring-loaded washers, and then how the fuck am I gonna do this?
With great difficulty.
That's on. That's on. This is gonna be great difficulty.
3 hours later.
Right, that'll do. We're gonna leave that one a little bit loose so that there's still movement in it, to make sure we can obviously have this hole in the right place. But it's definitely a job for people with small hands, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
This is not easy. And you definitely need a friend to hold the side rail cover so it doesn't fucking move as well.
It's a bit of a nightmare having to get the washer and the nut onto the back of it, because there's obviously not a lot of room. It's like finger length room, like finger width room, sorry. I don't have the facilities for that, big man. I have it. Bam. Right, so then the next step is you don't tighten this one up either fully, and you have to line it up with the outside of the van. Right.
Bosh.
Bosh. And as you can see, that's what that looks like. And then the outside of the van, and that's what that looks like. No, that's pretty perfect. Did you hear that? I'm gonna try get double-sided sticky tape, and hopefully I can just pry it back a little bit and put them up there, so that'll stop that from rattling. That's pretty much side rail cover on the Caddy complete. Bosh. I'm all excited. Side rail cover's on. I think it looks unbelievable. Two problems we had. One was it is an absolute bastard to get the nuts and the washers onto the back of them screws. So it took us a bit of time, but we got it done. It's obviously, this is silver and this is white, so I'm gonna try and get a bit of a maybe white paint out of Halfords, no doubt. The paint pens.
Touch-up pens.
Yeah, I'm gonna try get one of them and try to touch it up with white paint. And then the other problem that we had that was fairly easy to fix, the gap line here didn't match up on this side at first. It matched up here, and it kind of gradually got smaller and smaller as it went on. So you just need to adjust the screws on the inside of here and just try to maneuver it in a way where the gap is like seamlessly the exact same the whole way along the side of the van, and then somehow it'll look like that.
Yep, that gap is
bang on
the whole way along, same level.
Now, as I mentioned in the other clip, did you hear that noise? So there's nothing holding it on in the middle here. Now, I've seen a lot of videos of lads and they put double-sided sticky tape, 3M tape, just in the middle there, just to hold it. Now I'm going to try to do that, and I'll see if that works, but I don't have the tape now, so I will let you know in the next video if that is sorted or if I had to do anything else to fix it. But that's it for today's video. If this video helps you install your own side rail cover, please give the video a like, subscribe and comment down below. If you run into any problems, me or will probably respond. And
at some point we will respond
and help you out. So that's it. I'm happy with it. It looks good. On to the next mod, but I don't know when that will be. We'll keep you updated. Cheers.
Stay tuned.
I hope it helps if anybody's out there. I hope it helps if anybody. If this helps you. Side rail covers installed. Oh, fucking fuck. This is it. Oh, this is it. This is the end. Side rail covers installed. No, that looks fucking. Side rail covers installed. Stop the fuck.